I'd like to thank our sponsors here at 3P Tag. First and foremost, the Queensland Government, Logan City Council, Cut Loose Contracting, Dowbury Roofing, Rebecca Cuderman at Ray White, South Logan Magpies, Fogs in the Yardie Program, SB Partners, and TFH. Thank you for your support of 3P Tag for season 2024. Next up here, we've got the boys 14s division. We've got Samoa up against Indigenous. And I saw the Samoans play on day one here on field one. Some absolute young superstars here in this team. So we'll see how they go here, day 4. Up against a classy Indigenous side as he's kicked early here, chasing. And it's going to be the 6 for Samoa, cleaning it up there, N.A. Mills. Blaine Adams plays it. That's Taltari. Mills releases early to Hydra. I think he's kicked it out there. So some, oh no, it's not. He just got the tag. Very lucky there. So that plays it back to the 11. Adams, little switch. Got the block there coming off it. Tag has been made. Geez, this is going to be a good game here. That's Taltari. Adams gets it onto Watiri. Cuts back off the left. Links back up on the right. And that is Tapidary, who's going to score in the left-hand corner. Some lovely work by the number 12, Watiri. That's the big man. Izzy Tapidary gets over. We see here, hands here on the 12. Shows on the inside, bounces off the left. Is able to link back up just on the outside. Isaiah Tapidary too fast there in jersey 33 around his opposite winger. That's early points on the board. Rico Ford starts us off and finds the try line. So that is going to be another restart here for Indigenous. Restarts, huge part of the 3P game, replicating rugby league, you know, with the dropouts and the short kickoffs. So we'll see here Ford smartly taps it straight up the middle. No tags made. Taken well there by Mattia. They go to the left. I think that's one of the Takiris to the other Takiri. Trying to reverse his way over. Tapidary, back to Takiri. Long ball over the top to Ford. Releases. And the tag has been made. He'd probably want that chance again. Young Cassius Maladi. Nice hands here from Samoa. There's Takiri, he'll play it back to Tuamanga. Ford goes back to Tuamanga. Takiri drops it there. So Indigenous get another chance here out of their own end. Lovely two-step gridirons it over the top. A little wraparound early here from Indigenous. Some good feet, but can't get away. Trapped by Rico Ford. Long kick here, but they've got a fullback in place. That is Paris Wright, one of the great movers in this 14s division. Rocking the fluoro. Larry socks too.
Group stars.
22. That is Noah Mariner. Pulls out. Lovely late switch. Beautiful play.
Oh,
hits
ball.
Maladi on the wing, back on the inside.
Oh, he's tagged.
He was, oh, that hurts. But some lovely play there from the 14 Samoans. That goes to Takiri, to his brother, Takiri. Right in the corner. And he spins out. That is a try.
Probably tipped the ball on a little bit early. Probably could have drawn Jordan past. Would have made his job a lot easier. But, hey, the young man gets a job done. Credit. Where credit due.
It's from the right side, just to the left. Through the hands. He does release a little bit early.
Ooh, might have stood on the touchline there. Gets away with one.
Great work in the corner, and that's a lovely restart. Lands in the hands of Tapiri. Samoa, some great work off the restarts. A little block play. I think these were one of the teams on the socials that had been training, got a couple of trial games in.
Oh, that was sharp.
That is silky from Leeson Marley, the one was awarded player of the day on field one, day one. As they've scored here, Samoa. As we see here, they did this earlier. The pull out, dummy switch. And he just makes them miss with the little hip jink. Easy as he does it. That's a
short high one. Oh, and gets it back.
And they are outstanding at the restarts.
Geez, they're firing up now, the Samoan team.
Yeah, this team's one to watch here on the final day here at Logan Metro. They'll be pushing for finals. That's Taltari. Lovely pull out off there. He's kicked early.
And the water's done him no favours down that end of the field.
Dry down in front of us, but down the far end there is a bit of puddle, so that could be come into play here for some of the teams struggling to get out of their own end. There is puddles down there for field one. As we see now the crowd start to build here at Logan Metro. All teams should be playing in the first hour. We look at Samoa here, they've got a fullback in play, Malu, just waiting for a return here. And even with one out of the line, they're still struggling here, Indigenous. Little show. The full set playing with a fullback. They'll go long. Here we go, Malu can light it up. They play early to Pyrie.
Sweeper round the back of the ruck.
Playing
Straightens.
fast, lovely line.
Again, we've said it before, we'll say it again. Sweeping around the ruck in this game is deadly.
And that is the combination of Malu and Adams. They know each other's game inside out.
Gets a good quick play the ball there, doesn't try to overcook it. Round he goes, and the key is just straightens beautifully. Has put the defender in concrete feet.
I think they played club and school together. Mason Marlowe and Blaine Adams. Sibling of Skylar Adams, an NRLW player. So Samoa now with a 6-0 lead here. I was going to say comfortable, but it's just a bonus point try, and Indigenous are back in it. As they loft it over the top, there's got to be space. They're playing with a fullback for the whole set.
Shift it, shift it! And the fullback is deep.
Deep too, yeah. Can't clean up any of those grubbers. It'll just be in no man's land. What have the Indigenous got? Little two pass.
Oh, that's Hoppy!
Put it in the air. Chases are coming.
Oh, and eats it. Too easy.
Missed there from Tyler Brown.
Does
Broad
a spin.
foot.
Puts
He's
the gas
still
on.
going.
Hip twist. And he gets there. That is a great kick return.
Jersey 44, that is Paris Wright. On the return, makes them pay. Spins out, keeps going. Stutters, spins again. And that's two unfortunate misses. They go again right at the end. As we see there, the Hardigans. Lovely action there.
Oh, great take that time by the Indigenous team. Great contest.
That is the first one they've been able to keep too in the air, Indigenous.
Samoa, send a fullback back again.
They're back in their D here, working for each other.
Probably not a bad idea, Dallas, on the wet track. It is hard to shift the ball very quickly. You have time to recover as a defensive team. Oh, great catch. Oh, he just needed to tip on after he caught it, being the last tackle there. And Rico Ford on the attack, on the counter. And it's as easy as that.
The work from Rico Ford and Elijah Tuamanga.
There's no switching off in 3P.
Straight up the middle is Ford. Has his support, pops it over the top. And he goes, here you go, you have it back. You score in the bonus point for me. And that is some great work from Samoa. They're just getting through their work here.
Quick tip, Samoa going high again.
Just too long there. For
He's away.
And here
He's
we
broken
go.
the line.
Indigenous. Plays it back to Broadfoot, but that's a lovely break there from Indigenous.
Oh, that's going to costly miss. And the tag's been made. Great recovery. Who was that, Dallas? The number 12 for Samoa.
Witiri.
Avery Watere.
Unfortunate work there for Ethan Mochin, the line break. I think we've given a penalty there. We'll look for the dive here into the zone. Good push on the outside from the 12 for the Indigenous. Isaac Tilcock. Unfortunate they're just gone behind the Indigenous 15 there, and Capano. Pass has got to hit the mark. It's going to be play on here. Bit of contact there as they've reached for the tag. The Malu on Broadfoot.
A flying elbow.
Crossfield here. I don't mind it, but it's up against one of the other high flyers in Samoa, Tapiri.
Great place to leave the ball, though. They're coming off their own try line. Ooh, got to make your tags, though. That'll hurt them.
That's Adams to Tautari. Juggles. They'll want to release Malati down the swing. Cuts back inside. And they're getting them with the hip jinx. And off play one, they've made 40 metres downfield. Adams to Malu. Back to Adams to Tautari. The hands of doom. Great push on the outside.
Tag.
To Kiri. Late tag. Coming across for the Indigenous. They go back to Tautari. Numbers game here. Trying to spin through. They come to the right.
Numbers. Try time.
And that's Adams to Malati on the right wing.
You want to hear a funny story about Blaine Adams?
Let's hear it.
1v1. He is absolutely killing them. Poor fellow went into, I think they had the most extended extra time in all the 1v1s.
Oh, yep.
Then he may have accidentally swore at the referee that was adjudicating.
Oh, no.
Got eliminated. But good feet, Blaine Adams.
Great pickup there from Capano, the big man for the Indigenous.
Good footy IQ, Blaine Adams. Been really good for this Samoan team.
As we look on the sidelines, the Indigenous only with the one sub, and Samoa complement of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, showing their intentions for day 4 finals, and that is halftime here in the boys 14s. We've got Samoa leading 11-0 over the Indigenous.
players and referees, this is your 30-second warning. Please take the field.
Just like to thank our sponsors, especially those at the Queensland Government. We want to thank the Honourable Michael Healy MP and his team at the Department of Tourism and Sport for your support of this now international event. Queensland is the perfect destination to bring people together, and we can't thank you enough for the way you've invested in our community to enrich the Queensland way of life through sport and active recreation. We'd also like to thank Logan City Council, Mayor John Raven and the Deputy Mayor Scott Bannon, as well as the team at the Logan City Council. When we first launched in 2021, these two leaders were driven to help create an environment that celebrated culture in the most multicultural city in the world. Without John and Scott being here at the Logan Metro Sports Complex, wouldn't have been possible. Logan City Council are a proud city driven to create a healthy, connected community. So again, we'd like to thank the Queensland Government and the Logan City Council for your support of 3P Tag. As we begin our second half action, I'm going to try off the bat to Rico Ford. As the Indigenous restart, going for the sideline. Picked up there by Mills. Couple of jinks. Great tag there on Hydra. Lovely pass, shut down there. My apologies, that was Elijah Tuamanga previously.
Tuamanga.
He sweeps around Takiri through the middle.
Oh, easy dubs.
And that is Kobe Takiri. Finds his way easy, just sneaks under the defensive line.
Fittingly wearing number 9 on his back, jumps out of the dummy half position, catches him napping.
As we'll see here on the replay, this will be great vision here. Able to skip out and just dives low between the Indigenous defenders.
No substitute for speed, Dallas.
They're on the wrong line there. Great work from the referee to push them back. So go to the wing there. An awkward run there for the Indigenous 12. Isaac Tilcock. Hard to get there. Goes to the right here. Little skip. I think that's just a loose carry there. They're going to say the tag was made on the Indigenous Mattia. They come back. Bit of pullback action. Puts the grubber through. He's got to be quick enough. It's a late tag. He's got no tag there. Play on's the call. Comes through to Mochin. Bit of a skip, hip jink. Reverses through, and that's going to be a penalty there. I think it was the grab. Indigenous looking for their first points. What can they do? As we see on the sideline, Samoa repping the flag, waving it around. Plays it in the middle. They go left to Mochin. Shooter out of the line. Skips away. Play on. Missed tag. Makes him miss again, but knees have hit the ground. The 6 motion. Probably been their best.
Great defense from Samoa. Good line speed. Gonna take something magical.
Tilcock.
That's probably not it.
Tilcock throws a long ball back. Straight away, Samoa turn. Defense into attack.
I'm impressed with the transition, Samoa. As soon as the balls turn over, off they go.
And just like that on play 1, they're already at halfway. Silky run through Adams. That's Taltari. Adams will play it in the middle of the field. They go left. 2 on the outside. Tapari, long ball. Hits him on the chest. Cuts back in.
Oh.
And he's trying to bring it around.
Oh, you
And
can't.
unfortunate work there.
You can't pass the ball once you cross the try line.
And that's Watiri trying to get it there as we hear that it's 7:56 a.m. Make sure you get down here to the Logan Metro. Samoa, Watiri.
Oh, he's
did all the
dropped his
hard work
lollies.
and little error there.
Tell you what, Dallas, if you are in the market for some 3P merch, there's not much left. So if you're coming down today, finals day, and you think, oh, I'm going to grab myself some shorts, maybe a hat, something like that, you're going to get in early. It opens at 9 a.m. this morning. Get in quick, it'll all be gone.
What actual outfits or kit they got over there? What are they selling?
They got singlets, they got shorts, they got hats.
I do love these shorts that we're rocking from 3P.
They're pretty comfy. I tell you what, yesterday in the rain, it might be a little see-through in the wet.
That's Indigenous. Some good work there from Bradley Cameron. Capano back to Mochin. He's going to put it up.
Ah, that's Obey!
Just a friendly reminder,
Taken well by
it is a
Malati.
requirement for all coaching staff and managers to have enclosed shoes when on the sideline. Anyone with no closed-in shoes will be asked to stand behind the gate. and
Lovely
keep
work
on the
from
outside.
Adams. He skips away. He's going to pin his ears back here. He's looking for support. Taken well by the 6 for the Indigenous. Mochin again. Takiri sweeps around. Long ball's on. Jumps through. Tag has been made. The referee's right there. Still a chance here on the short side for Watiri. If they come back, it'll be on. Tuamunga drops him underneath. Great hands. It's been touched there. There's restart. Long ball's on. Hands will do it. And this time Watiri happy to put it down. Scores another one for Samoa. And the score is now starting to get away from the Indigenous. Any chance of a comeback? Geez, they look good this Samoan side, don't they?
Yeah, bloody
They're
oath.
definitely going to feature later on.
Good footy IQ, good skills, good decision making. Their most impressive part for me is their transition from defence to attack. It's one of the better ones I've seen all weekend. Rico Ford just sends it straight down the middle. Earns his team a dropout.
They have been the best at the restarts over this weekend here at 3P Tag. Number of options as it finds the mud here for the Indigenous. The restart. Tuamunga.
Up the wires.
And he's done it again. Elijah Tuamunga in the 4 for Samoa. Off the restart here. Picks it up, skips away, little hip jink. Does his opposite and finds the bonus point zone. Too easy for Tuamunga. That extends the score here. Samoa 20, Indigenous 0. And the poor Indigenous, unfortunately, only one sub on the sideline.
Mercy rule in effect, coming into effect.
And that's a good call here from the referee.
Dallas, once you get up by 20 points, you do the team that's down has the option to tap as a restart instead of keep kicking it back to the team that's in front.
And I love that rule here at 3P Tag. Sometimes you do have the tag specialist, but then people playing for the first time. You know, very inclusive here. Participation is what we want.
Building skills, getting exercise, getting healthy.
Great to see these kids being active here as Mochin puts it on the toe, regathers, sweeper comes around. It's man on man here, finds the pool on the ground here at Logan Metro, and he's away here.
Oh, he won't catch him.
He's coming across, he's done well, but in the bonus zone, that is Takiri.
That's more transition footy.
That is Kobe Takiri with a try. And the 3 points. They've got the subs here to just have a change.
All started with Rico Ford there. I think he's steered this team, Samoan team, around. He's had his hand in almost everything here this morning.
Very happy with their efforts on the sideline here, Samoa. Still bringing that energy early on day 4. As Mochin tries to skip away from Taltari. Comes to the right here. I think that's Broadfoot down the right wing. Would love to see Indigenous get over for a try here. Under 4 minutes remaining. What have they got? Couple of goosies on Tapari. He's found his
asking
way.
you shall receive, Dallas. Not only a try, he scores it in the box.
And that is 3 points there for the Indigenous. Some lovely work. Looks him in the eyes, his man in front of him. We'll see who it comes back to here for the Indigenous. It's the number 9, Bradley Cameron. Looks Tapari right in the eyes, takes him on, couple of goosies, spins out. Gets him on the board. Some great work there from Bradley Cameron. They're still up by 20 though, so they get the restart here. Spins out for the Indigenous. I think by finals time, this field will dry out. There's no rain scheduled, touch wood, up here in the commentary box. Going back to the All-Stars game, who else did you like in that All-Stars game? Reynolds went over for a couple of tries, still looked, he was just in first gear, just mucking around. He still actually moves well.
Kobe Black.
Yeah.
Liked Kobe Black out there. Dion Samuela.
Yes.
He linked up really, really well with the NRL boys.
He had a try celebration, I'm pretty sure, too. Did the big hammer.
Oh, yes, he did, actually.
As they found the puddle again, it's going to be a penalty to the Indigenous. Let's see if they can get over the line here again. Jersey 6 Mochin deserves a try here. See what it can offer. Lays it off for Cameron, the try scorer. Mochin jumps out.
Try time!
And he gets one. Deservedly so for Jersey 6. Ethan Mochin for the Indigenous. Lays it off to the previous try scorer, Cameron. As he pops out to the left, little show. Fortunate miss for 23 Taltari. And with over 90 seconds left, looking at a player of the match. Who do we like here?
This young man has had his hand in everything, but then
Yeah.
Rico Ford's had his hand in everything. But Blaine Adams is a fair bit of individual brilliance there. They've all been good.
They've all been good. I think the 9, Kobe Takiri, has been very good as well. There's a number of players. We're going to go Rico Ford.
I'm going to go with Rico Ford because it was, for me, the difference is his off-ball work. Every time he came on, they sort of just turned rocks into diamonds. Now with 30 seconds to go, Indigenous looking to get on the board one last time. The kick's put through by the number 12 there. Oh, and the penalty's gone. Isaac Tilcock. Outside inside by Samoa. And the tip. As we get the runaway. Big Super Rugby dive. In goes Samoa for the last time. Blaine Adams. Making silky work. Samoa 29, Indigenous 4. Stay tuned for our next game coming up. MVPs coming up very shortly.
Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something. My focus is A1. Every dog has its day. It's been mine since day one. This is real grinding. I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard.
And here we are, we're at the player of the match. Just what's your name and what club do you play for?
Rico Ford, and I play for Runaway Bay Seagulls.
Perfect. And what have you liked about 3P Tag so far this season?
The culture and the competition is getting harder every year, and yeah, it's good.
And obviously you guys have worked really hard on your restarts. Talk about those restarts there. You're getting them up nice and high for Izzy Tapiri. Is that something you've been working on?
Yeah, that's what we've been practicing because he's a leaper and try to get the ball back every time.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, as player of the match, you receive a pair of Grip Star socks. So congratulations. Well done. Awesome. Thanks, mate, very much.
I bring the pain, not what she used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
All right, our first girls matchup coming up next. We've got Tonga taking on Ireland.